Hello everybody, welcome! My name is Ursa and that's right, we've got more Civ 6 for you. What a surprise! A quick bit of admin. If you want to play this exact game or you want to know exactly what I'm doing, come to the Discord link below. I keep the exact save file that you can save and put on your own computer, unless you're using a console. Good on you if you are, but if you're using a computer you can take the save file, put it on and play this exact game. For those who can't do that or don't want to, you can see that these are the settings I've got. We've got an 8-player standard sized archipelago map. I've upped city states to 16 because quite frankly I find it fun. Abundant resources, world aid standard, legendary start position, wet rainfall, low sea level, that's about it, and there are the seeds. If you want to see what mods I use, as a reminder, I do not use any mods through the Steam Workshop that change the save file. None of these are gameplay mods, they are all cosmetic mods. You can have a look at Discord if you want to see the exact ones I use, but there's a little list of them. I get asked this a lot as well. TCS Pedalite, or Pedalit, is the mod I use to show which mods I'm using, so that's how I get to this screen. And before we get started, check that start out. I mean, I know legendary starts can often be quite fun, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fish and a reef all available for me to use, as well as 4 mountains in the area, and a river. I mean, is this not just the cutest bay ever? I love it. I should also point out that I am playing with Secret Societies mode on, I am playing with Dramatic Ages on, and I am playing with possibly my favourite thing at the moment, which is the Heroes and Legends mode on. Apocalypse and Civic Shuffle are both off. I've professed my love for the Ottomans for some time. I do like them as a civ, they're really good fun. Complete with the unique governor and combination with the bombard or the siege unit, extra combat strength against districts. I mean, they are nuts. They can get plus 15 strength combining the two against city centres when you're using siege weaponry, and a standard plus 10 otherwise. And it got me thinking, there are a lot of things you can do in this game now in order to improve combat strength, and we've played a couple of games where we've had some insane combo strength. I reckon we can go one better. I think we should, in theory, be able to get a plus 50 siege piece of weaponry. I think it's possible. If we get Ibrahim inside a city, we give him the Sarakska, again, pronunciation, I'm so sorry, that upgrade, which gives all tiles within 10 tile, or units within 10 tiles, plus 10 against combat strength. Suddenly we're dealing with 15 combat strength bonus against city centres. My name is Ursa, so I will be playing Religion because that's what I do. I'm going to go for Crusade, and that should give me a plus 10 bonus on top of that, so already we're dealing with plus 25. All siege weaponry, including catapults, have an upgrade 2 promotions in that gives plus 10 damage when they're attacking city centres, so already that's now plus 35. We combine that with Fascism later in the game for a plus 40 Great General. If I can get a single Great General involved, that would be plus 45 against the city centre. And then the 2 random ones, there's a Dark Age policy in the Dramatic Ages mode that gives you plus 10 for attacking city centres. That would give me plus 55. And if I can get Himoko, my favourite hero of them all, serially underrated. I saw Potato McWhiskey put a tier list of all the heroes out, and he dared to put her in the 2nd tier, which I just thought was mad because she's just amazing. She gives another plus 10. So that's going to be 65, in theory, maximum strength. That would make a catapult hit with 100 strength against a city. So we're gonna throw some things at the wall here and see what sticks. I'm tempted to believe we can easily get a plus 30 combat strength bonus against a city. I think we can get up to 65 in the rarest occasions. Plus 50 I think is fairly decent by the end of the game. I could settle in place. I've got a bunch of 4 yield tiles. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, that is a 5 yield tile, but it's a gold, so I don't count it. But this one over here is an amazing tile, and it's across the river. So if I move my city centre across, I could work that 5 yield tile from turn 1, as well as settling on top of something that gives me gold. So it would give me the immunity and also gold without having to improve it. That would really rush the gold starts. I'm tempted to do that. Rather than settling in place. I was also thinking in terms of what I need to do here. If I were to go Harbour District there, that would be pretty decent. I could then plot myself the mausoleum down, because don't you think that this start just screams a mausoleum start? Like, admittedly, moving myself down one tile means I can work less coastal tiles. If I stick there, then in theory I can work all of these tiles. That might be worth doing it, but then I don't particularly want to be working that camp. It's not the best tile. But then again, if I do move down, I can put a commercial hub here. What I'm thinking is I need to build a holy site in every city I can. That's really important on this one. I'm going to be using Crusade. I'm going to try and feed the world if I can, but if I don't get feed the world, choral music or something like that would do absolutely fine. That's all fine. But I think I might focus on getting harbours and commercial hubs up. Commercial hubs are going to be more important if I end up going for the Owls of Minerva. I'm torn between the Owls of Minerva, depending on how many city-states I've got around me. I could go for Void Singers if I want to turn that faith into some science, and gold. That would help a lot, actually, to be fair. Or I could go the vampires, although in theory heroes are going to give me plenty of decent melee units, so maybe I don't need to go vampires this game. I don't know, we'll see how I feel. I think for the sake of working 2 crabs, I am going to stick to my gut instinct and move to Veronica. You can see I've actually got like loads of different camp potential here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 camps. Oh my god, a Temple of Artemis start would be insane if I could pull that out. Like, that would be nuts how good that start would be. Yeah, I'm tempted to believe that a Temple of Artemis start might be a good idea. I don't know, we'll see. I'll play it up. There's a lot of different possibility. The AI, especially on Deity, we are playing on Deity, of course. I've gone back to Deity because everybody likes me playing Deity. I don't know how they're dealing with the Temple of Artemis right now. There's been a couple of changes with Wonders recently where they've been ignoring the Great Bath and going straight for the Oracle, which really annoys me because I used to love getting the Oracle all the time. So there we go. Sailing boosted. We're not playing Babylon anymore. We are plebs and we have to do this the normal way. I'm going to go for astrology. We're going to go see if we can get the first religion. We're playing with 8 people, so getting a religion should be fine. Getting the first religion may be tough. Look, I'm building a scout, alright? This is an archipelago map, but I listen to you guys. You guys always tell me off for not building scouts. I'm building a scout, alright? Already I'm thinking oh yeah. I didn't want to particularly bother with building too many campuses, but when you're throwing a +5 campus, you gotta take note with that one. But look at this. Look at this as a canal. I really, really hope that this is like a big continent that spawns up to the north or something and I can just break through it. I love a good canal city. It's one of my favourite things in the game is building a canal city. So we're just going to keep settling up. We'll keep heading up this way. Look, there's another reef over there. We've got loads of reefs in this area. God, maybe I will have to go for more campuses than I was going to build. I don't know about that. Scout slinger. I just need 1 slinger just in case. Oh, yeah, look at that. Just in case. Oh, look, they've actually settled pretty much where I was thinking about putting a city. They are barbarians of culture and sophistication. Right, there's a tribal hut. You can see that actually this continent doesn't go very much. I was going to do a bit of a circle and just see what I was given, but no, that's not very much. And look at all this desert over here. In theory, I could very easily put the Temple of Artemis down on one of these 2, and it wouldn't really penalise me very much at all. I'm just thinking. I mean, I could build Petra, but I don't want to be building too many wonders. 2 is about the maximum I want to plan because you can just never guarantee you get more than that. But look, 4 food, 3 housing, and then 1 amenity for every camp and pasture in the area is nuts. So we'll do that. What did we get? We just boosted state workforce. State workforce is the one, build a specialty district. Okay, we were going to do that anyway, so that's a bit useless, but never mind. And if everybody is unsure about what I'm going to be planning on doing, I will be going for a domination victory. Now here we go, the Owls of Minerva are the first ones we find. Okay, that's interesting. We've got to remember that we're going to have a lot of scrolling to do with the governors this game because we're going to find a lot. The Owls of Minerva, that gives me an economic policy slot, and it also means that I can make friends with city-states. I've already found Armagh. Hello Armagh, that is a faith city-state. That is wonderful. Monasteries aren't very good, but that will help me to do that. What do they want? Train a heavy chariot. Ugh, I hate training heavy chariots. It's such a waste of time. Found another campus spot though. Anything +4 or beyond, I'm just sort of keeping note of. Oh, Halong Bay. That is lucky. And our first hero. Now, I'm looking for 2 specifically, right? Oh, this is an archipelago map, so I'm going to look out for Sinbad. If I can get Sinbad, I've been told repeatedly that he is ridiculously good when it comes to those sort of maps, because he gets a ton of gold at the beginning of the game, so we're going to look for him. I'm also going to keep my eye out for Himoko, but I've always meant to try these Hunapao and Zablanik. Oh, I'm so sorry, that's butchering that, but these guys being able to convert people that they kill, oh, that's just nuts. I'm just holding on my whether or not to pick an order or not. Like, at the moment I haven't got any states, any city states that trade routes I can send, so there's no point going for the Isles of Minerva. A Hermetic Order I'm not going to go for at the moment because they haven't buffed it yet. There is a buff coming. Civ have confirmed that they will be improving ley lines, so I will give them a go at some point, but we're just going to wait for them to be fixed. But if I can get Void Singers, I might be tempted to go for Void Singers here. Aha! Right, come on, you bloody scout. I've got a slinger here, I'm ready for you. Should we go for 8 turns of Settler? I'm tempted to say, let's go for a couple turns of settling, and then we'll switch over to the astrology. It's good having a city-state so close though, because hopefully they'll help me to keep the barbarians away. You like to have a little bit of close comfort if you can help it. But look how weird and stringy this continent is. A canal city around here, I think, is definitely going to be a good shout for us. It's whether or not I build the canal here or I build it there. Because if I go one tile up, it maybe leaves me room to settle a city on the other coast. I don't know, well, we'll see how that looks. Bologna. Oh, hello, Bologna. Oh, they're already suzerained by someone. Good. An inspiration for mysticism though. That means I'm going to get a 3 envoy with them, because I will get a pantheon, because I always get pantheons, because why would you not? Okay, I mean, that's interesting. I wonder how far this continent goes over. Am I going to be able to squeeze another city in over here? Okay, astrology. Settling is really important early game, but I do need to go for Holy Site first. That would be a +2 Holy Site, but it would mean me using 50 gold, whereas this one, I can just stick it in, and it would give me adjacency with my harbour, although the commercial hub is likely to do that anyway. Interesting. I'd rather keep the gold, I think. We're just going to save that. I'll save the desert tiles to build stuff on them. So now that I've got astrology, I think, should we go sailing? It's worth probably picking up as many of these sailing boats as we can. I'm thinking actually whether we should go for the fishy fish. What's it called? God of the Sea. Because I'm going to get, I mean, there's a lot of fishing boats around here. It's absolutely nuts. That's quite a possibility, actually. Normally I go for the 3 settler or the 3 great person point to get the religion. Oh, I don't know. But anyway, governors, I should get Pingala in quickly. I'll use you in Istanbul. I've got 1 governor title. 3. I just don't know whether I should go for the Hermetic Order. Sorry, Isles of Minerva or the Void Singers. I don't know. Actually, you know what? I will go for Animal Husbandry first. That would be pretty good. There are a lot of mountains on my little continent, actually. I'm not short of stuff, but this is a lot of tundra down here. It's not very good. I haven't got much space of my own. This is definitely domination territory. Just, I'm going to have to kill a lot of people and take all their stuff. Right, God King. In we go. Discipline. In we go. That's good. You know what? I'm taking a punt here. I'm taking a punt. I'm going to go for Isles of Minerva, because I think I've got already 2 city-states nearby that I could be sort of working and using. Egypt's in the game. Okay, there we go. With Egypt is suzerain. Thank you, UI, for giving me that little bit of extra information I probably shouldn't have had. But I'm tempted to go for the Hermetic Order. If I'm going to go for a Himoko run, I think going for, the Isles of Minerva is going to work really, really well, combining that. And actually, if I'm going for some, I'm tempted to, as I say, focus on commercial hubs to get like a lot of gold into my empire. You know what? I'm going to do it. We're going to save myself Void Singers for a game when, you know, it's really like, it's really perfect for it. Okay, there is space here, actually. There is space here and another continent just over the way. So I think I probably can do a bit of settling on this island. It's all about whether or not I can get Feed the World. If I can get Feed the World and every city has extra housing from the holy sites, I don't need to worry about settling on fresh water, and I've got a bit more flexibility. So I'm going to hold fire on that until I know what's going on. I think, in terms of what else I'm going to do, I mean, I'm getting Animal Husbandry. I'm going to go down Archery afterwards, kill a unit with Slinger. I really want to do that. If I can get a Slinger kill, I can boost archery, and I can see if I can get this wonder. That would be amazing if we could. But we can get urban planning now because we've got the extra economic policy slot. Hooray! Isn't that exciting? Okay, look, there's the scout. Our slinger needs a kill, and he needs a kill very quickly. Luckily, he's staying in place and letting me just attack him. Oh, do that. That would be nice. Right. What am I going to use my initial gold purchase on? Sometimes I use it to get a slinger, but other times I can just rush the monument or the shrine or the settler or something like that. How fast do people... Okay, I'm actually the first person to get a profit up in terms of getting that sorted. So if I went for a shrine, that would be good. I could go Holy Site Prayers, but I think I'd rather go for the shrine. But I think settler. Let's just get that settler 4 turns out. I have a slinger in the area to protect it. Look, you can see I've actually just found Egypt. Honor to meet you. Boosted writing. We will send them a delegation quickly. We'll see what we can do. And I'm going to sell them my elephant. 3 gold per turn? I think it's worth it to get those initial buildings up. Actually, how much would you give me just straight up? 60 gold, which is getting rid of 1 of the gold per turn, but 60 gold up front is pretty good. I'm willing to do that. So that's 156 gold I've got now. I can just save up, maybe get a shrine going. Mark of Evil. Oh no, what have they gone for? Oh, the Sanguine Pact. Egypt of Vampires. That's amazing. There's Void Singers. Okay, right, we're going to ignore that. Pingala. I'm going to go down for grants. I've learnt recently that grants is just a fantastic way of beelining down in order to get a religion really quickly because that holy site is boosted. But whether we go for culture or research, science or culture is a really interesting one. It depends on what we want first. I think for us, getting down to archery is really important, but I think getting to political philosophy is even more important than that, because I really want a government as quickly as possible. So we're going to go for the extra culture at the beginning of the game. I think that's always a better start. We'll see if I'm right or not. Okay, Bologna. Now, Bologna is right on top of Egypt. Do I think they're going to survive? No. No, in short. So I will give my envoy to Armar. Oh, and we found our second hero. Okay, right, Anansai. Okay. Here we go. I can use this one to destroy luxury resources for culture and science. Okay, they are brilliant. They are absolutely brilliant, and they are such trolls. I can use them to sneak in and kill all of Egypt's stuff. Like, that would be good. Oh, hello. I found all the barbs. Yay. Alright, I'm going to have to actually just... I always forget to do this, but I need to actually just get a slinger after the settler. Luckily for me, I haven't actually improved anything yet. Right, come on, slinger, I need to come back. Oh god, look, they are totally surrounding me already. I'm going to get the settler to go down the other direction, I think. There's a bit of flooding down here, which is pretty good. That means there's going to be some lovely space for me to settle down there. Boosted political philosophy, because we've now met Cinguletti, which is, of course, how you pronounce it. International and domestic trade routes receive +1 faith for every follower in this city of your founded or majority religion. That is amazing. If I have a high pop capital in Istanbul, I'm going to immediately... Yeah, that's brilliant. I can send all my trade routes from that and get tons of faith. Oh, this is going to be such a combo. I love it. Choose a pantheon. Alright, we've got a slinger on the way. We've just produced a settler. Is anybody else getting a religion? No. I really do need a shrine. Like, a shrine would be really, really cool, but 280... is so much gold, and I have got a barbarian problem immediately. So there's a lot of choice to make here. I can go for Divine Spark, which would give me another profit point and would escalate throughout the game in order to just basically give me loads more faith, because every excess great profit point you have once you've got a religion is bonus faith, of course. It's quite clear that God of the Sea would be really, really good, but Goddess of the Hunt would also be very, very good, because I've got a lot of camps available to me here. A lot of them. So, you know, there's a bunch of stuff that I could do here. This is quite exciting. This is quite exciting. There's a lot of stuff to do. And, I mean, yeah, the settler's gone. So I can't get the settler. That's fine. It's camps or fish. I think fish are going to be the longer term better option, because there's a lot more fish on this map than camp resources. I might regret that later in the game, but I think that's going to be better for me at the moment. Combined with lighthouses, you can get some really good yields. God of the Sea, let's go for God of the Sea. We need that production from fishing boats though, so that's pretty important that we do that soon. Right, we do have a barb problem though, so I am gonna actually spend on another slinger. It pains me to do so, but it's definitely worth it whilst my settler disappears in the other direction. Actually, it should be fine. They're doing that thing where they're just bashing against my walls, and actually encamping themselves against my ranged attacks. That's actually not bad at all. Right, assuming I get the shrine up and the religion, which I do need to focus on actually once I've got this slinger. Am I going to get feed the world? It's likely. I could settle down here on this incense to be able to get another luxury, and then I could, you know, aqueduct over to the river later, but it would limit my early game growth, and it's not very good tiles down here, so you know I will have to settle here. It's annoying, but I don't like settling within 4 tiles, but I guess if it's your first city it's not so bad. There's another tribal hut. Woohoo! At any rate, here is the archer boost. Thank goodness. Okay, we will, I think I'm gonna give it a go. We're gonna try and get the Temple of Artemis. I'm gonna just say I would be salivating over this start as Russia. It would be absolutely amazing. Oh yeah. Okay, she's pretty cool, being able to blast enemy units and heal your own at the same time, but not how I'm looking for. I did find a builder in that tribal hut though. That's exciting. Okay, so I could get to... I've got to get this camp actually in order to build the Temple of Artemis, so I'll do that. There's another city, which is lovely. We will build a holy site pretty quickly, I think. Actually, there's a lovely +2 there. That's nice. Okay, let's do that. But is it worth getting the builder in first? Really, that would give me a bit more food. No, I think for now it's okay. Alright, we've got 3 slingers now. We should be safe from this barb rush, although there are a lot of barbs coming my way. It's a little bit frightening. Shall I get the shrine in first? Nobody else is getting points at the moment, so I don't need to rush it. I think getting a shrine in would be a good thing, although a builder is always a good thing to do. But no, in this case, I think... There we go, look at that extra gold. Nice. Foreign trade. Oh, damn, I just found it as I was like a little bit away. Just I was like 2 turns away from doing it myself. Okay, maritime industries, discipline, those are all fine things. I need to get the trader up quickly so I can trade with Armagh. That will give me suzerainship over them, which will give me the envoy, so the diplomatic point. It all helps. Now, these barbs are being silly in terms of how they're going about attacking me, but that's fine. We don't mind that at all. My builder's going to go down, but we're just going to do some chopping down here. The deer and the woods tile. I can get rid of all of that, and that will help me to boost not only my shrine, but also then to get the Temple of Artemis going, which would be quite nice. Okay, there's a tribal hut, but it's across the sea. That's really annoying. Okay, so we can get rid of the deer pretty quickly. That gives me 25 production. That helps me finish the shrine. Great. And now the Temple of Artemis is 16 turns. Oh, it's a painful one, but that would give me such a good Pingala capital. I think it's worth it. I do think it's worth it. It's whether or not I can get the Holy Site prayers up and running, but I can boost it again once I use that builder. So, you know what? I'm just going to go for it. We're just going to go for it. Why not? Is it better to have that tile than that tile? It's. Let me just read it again. It's within 4 tiles of the Wonder. It's camp, pasture, plantation, doesn't really matter. But I think this tile's better because in theory that olives would give me another boost. So I'm going to put it up 1 tile from where I thought I was going to. But that's okay. Right, let's get it going. Let's get it done. And I think I'm just going to quickly... can I not? Alright, let's just switch to mining quickly because I could do with chopping the woods just to rush it just a little bit more. Somebody else has just built a holy site, so I'm going to keep an eye on that one. There's Stonehenge. There is Stonehenge. Protestantism. Choral music has been taken. Okay, Feed the World is still available. That's fine. Okay, I always get worried about Stonehenge because it's just the biggest like kick in the teeth if that's what takes it from you. I've just realised my scout has now totally got stuck down there. Oh, we're going to have to fight our way out of that one. Oh my god, if this continent turns out to be linked and this is just a big lake, I'm going to get so disappointed. Okay, they are attacking my scout, but I'm actually holding it off fairly well because of the city-state coming to my rescue. Okay, woods. Let's just, it's 29 production to chop it down. You know what, it does help a bit. It does help a bit. I mean, really, I could do with a bit more production, actually, in terms of what I'm kicking out. But 8 turns now, that's all right. We can live with that. Oh, Egypt are just going to block my warrior in, I think. It's going to be a bit annoying. Oh, so many barbs, but we're just about holding firm here. This is fine. I do, however, need the governors quickly as possible because I need Pingala's grants to get up. Oh, an unmet player has claimed Oya. Oh no, we've got to keep an eye out for this. People are going to be claiming stuff. Just switching quickly to maritime industries. It's really annoying having to do that, but I need era score and I need it quick. We've got 9 turns, but what I need to do is just quickly get a galleon. That would help massively, but then that's a naval unit and that means I'm out to sea. I get a bit of era score from doing that. Oh, Egypt's building the pyramids. I like that. That's fun. Tribal heart, come on, something decent. 75 gold. That's a good one. That is a good one. Okay, that gives me a little bit more era score. Oh, I need to not get a Dark Age. That would be an amazing thing to not get that one. There we go. So we've got a little bit more era score. Let's just finish off the Temple of Artemis, please. That would be lovely. And quickly, Pingala grants. Okay, that means we're now getting 4 great profit points per turn. That's good. That should quickly speed up how quickly we're going to get a religion in. I'm just waiting for 180 gold. Once I've got that, I'll be able to upgrade all of my slingers to archers at the same point. That'll be quite fun. 4 turns until next era. Mysticism, 4 turns. Oh, it's gonna be close. If I can get the Temple of Artemis, it's gonna be a big deal for me. Huge deal for me. Well, hey, so we've got the Temple of Artemis, and look at that. We have a golden age. We have a golden age. We did it. Oh, thank God. So I'm not gonna lose my city. I'm just looking at this. It's just like I never trust the computer not to steal a profit from me. So I'm gonna get Holy Site prayers. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I'm gonna do it because I just don't trust. There's nothing about me that trusts it. I mean, how much gold do I need? 425. Okay, so that hopefully will halve. Maybe I will throw some gold at this as well. I desperately want that profit. I really do. I really, really do. Bronze working. We do have some iron under that holy site. Okay, that's useful. That is useful. So we're getting iron per turn. Lovely. Like you can see, it's getting close. Pyramids has been finished. Was it Egypt? Yes, they did it. They did it. Maybe I could send a galley over with a warrior and just take the city. That'd be quite funny. Anyway, Golden Age. That's lovely. What can we do here? God King, I don't need any more, but I could use Ilkham, and let's go for Discipline again. Just to do that. Ilkham, Urban Planning, Discipline. Okay, good. That's fine. We do need to go for Political Philosophy as soon as we can, though. Oh, look. You can see the profit has been taken. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, no. Somebody done the religion from me. If someone gets Feed the World, I'm going to be so disappointed. So anyway, this city-state is now mine because this one gives me the extra brilliant trade routes. And Arthur. Okay, not who I want, but Arthur's pretty good, so we'll keep an eye out for him. Oh, there's no point throwing faith at it now. Come on, please tell me they haven't. Oh, Sikhism is there. Oh, they've taken Feed the World. God damn it. Ugh. Well, I guess we got Temple of Artemis as opposed to Feed the World. That's the trade we ended up doing. Oh, that is so annoying. Okay, no Feed the World this game. I guess that's fine. That's actually someone just got a profit as well. Like, people are all over profits at the moment. I mean, we could just like go for reliquaries. Relics and holy relics are triple. I mean, that would have been really good if we'd gone for Void Singers. What's the best thing to do? International trade routes provide +1 gold for every shrine and temple and shrine in the origin city. That's only 2 gold per turn more per route. It's really rubbish. I just don't think that's very good at all. Jesuit education. I'm just trying to think, what am I going to use my faith for in this game? My faith will be used for crusading, buying units, and resurrecting heroes. So I don't really want to do anything that involves doing anything extra with that. But I could go Zen meditation, amenity in cities with 2 special districts. That can be a lot of extra amenities across an empire that's going to war. Divine inspiration would get me a bit more faith. Warrior monks. Nah. Work ethic. Holy Site's adjacency bonus provides production as well. That could be good, actually. We're likely to get a bit more production across my empire from that. Let's do that. Why not? I normally just turn my nose up at that. And let's go Crusade. At least we got Crusade, eh? Oh, it's bittersweet. But I guess clearly it's all we deserve. Alright, well, we'd no need to build loads of Holy Sites across my empire then, I guess. Oh, let's go for builders instead. I mean, I guess it's giving me 2 production. I mean, they're good. They're good enough. Now that Pingala is involved and in, I'm just going to appoint Ibrahim. I'm just going to keep him spare, and I'm just going to cause a little bit of chaos here because Egypt have got a 10 strength city on the coast, and I've already given them one of my luxuries, so you know what, a bit of surprise war is going to hurt nobody here. They've got a bigger army than I do. This is not going to be an effective attack, but I've got a spare galley, so I might as well just wreak some havoc. Just one thing I was going to do, just use my gold to buy a trader, and then trader can go to Armar, and I can become suzerain with that lot as well. One attack followed by second attack. You know what, actually I might steal the pyramids next turn. I've got a builder being finished and a builder being finished. You know what, I'm just going to wait on the builder briefly. Let's just get a turn of monument going, because I think I might actually be able to steal that one. There you go, look, 3 faith per turn from that trade route, and an Armar bonus. Oh, Sun Quan, he's really good. Significantly increased lifespan. I can use him to pillage loads of stuff. But he's not who I want. He's not who I want. Right, one attack followed by second attack, and Memphis is mine. Let's just quickly go and stick Ibrahim in. There's no chance in hell I'm going to be able to keep this city, but I've got the pyramids, briefly. That's hilarious. Gives me another builder slot every time I put one of these down. Oh, you know what, actually, I do have loyalty in that city. That is hilarious. Oh, I love that. Right, let's get some archers going then. Why not? You know what? I'm going to go shipbuilding as well, because then I can get my land units to embark and I can go and send some armed forces over. Don't forget, with every camp I put down, that's another amenity for my capital. Temple of Artemis providing goodness for me there in small bite-sized packages, building more monuments as well. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, and Matthew Wilkinson for all of your support on Patreon, as well as everybody else who likes the video, comments, joins Discord, and generally makes this community really good fun. Thank you very much, guys. You keep me going.